All right, what's going on, guys? Hope that the quality of this video won't be absolutely horrific. As some of you guys who may be tuning in, I did recently just post this video where we put my Maxima on the dyno. The video is doing real good right now. We got almost 100 likes, almost 100 comments. So if you haven't seen that video, make sure that you go check it out. But right now, we are actually out here working on this C5 Corvette. Um, we are trying to get the torque tube and a slave cylinder out of it. The only way to get the slave cylinder out is to actually get the torque tube out of it. So right now, I'm about to start trying to disconnect the clutch. As you can see, we do have it up off the ground. It is on jack stands. Got it quite a bit ways off the ground too. I'm not used to working on a car where I can actually get underneath it and like sort of move around freely. But as you can see, we do have all the suspension back here in the back disconnected. The wishbone suspension is disconnected. The strut is disconnected from the strut tower mounting. We do have the caliper off of the rotor, as well as all the lines and everything disconnected as well. We also got the parking brake taken off. So I'm about to get back up under the car and try to get to the I'm gonna try to get to the slave cylinder disconnect. It's gonna be a little bit difficult. Hopefully you guys will still be able to see a pretty good bit, but that remains to be seen. Let me get y'all set up real quick. And I know that my freaking mount is not the best. So let me get y'all set up and we can get started back working on it. Just give me 1 second. This thing, I've been working on this since probably about, I don't know, 10 o'clock this freaking morning. Just insane. The amount of work that it takes to work on this thing is wild. All right, let me get back under there. Try to disconnect this master cylinder. I got a feeling that it probably isn't going to be as simple and easy as I want it to be. Yeah, it's not. Oh, buddy, this is about to be a freaking headache. Just trying to get this daggone thing disconnected. All right. It gives you like this little tool right here, and you need to press this tool in, but on these older cars, the way that they made this whole setup, it's just very time consuming, very tedious to try to get the freaking disconnect all the way seated. And then on top of that, the gnats will eat you alive out here. Ugh. All right, let's try getting the screwdriver open here. Let's see what we can do. Alrighty. This is gonna be, buddy, this is gonna suck. Trying to get this out. Oh my gosh. But it's got to come out in order for me to actually get the, in order for me to get the new clutch in. This line has got to come. Let me at least get somewhere to lay my head down while I do this. Where to put that tool? Right here. Alrighty. Alright, let me just see if I can just pull it apart. Nope, still not enough yet. It's going. It's going. It's not going the best, but it is going. I just encountered my first, more or less, issue, which is good considering I've been working on this thing for a while. And of course, as soon as I go live, the sun comes out, and it's probably going to make it so my phone overheats.
I don't know what be happening. It just seems that whenever you're trying to do something always comes up.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes, Meek. Alrighty. Guys, I got a feeling my phone is gonna hold on, let me see if I can end up moving this in a bit of a more shaded place. The moment when you thanks for the donation, my boy. Thanks for the donation, man. I'm gonna try to get y'all in a bit more of a shaded place so y'all can not overheat on me, okay? Hopefully y'all can still see. Let me see if I can get over here and actually see what the, oh yeah, y'all can still see good. Y'all can see better than me just about. Right up in there. This is what I'm working on right here. 27 GW27, thanks for the donation, fam. Thanks for the donation. What's up, you like jazz? What's up, my boy? The moment when you're working on the car, screwing around and put everything together, and then you end up always having a screwdriver. That is true. To get a drink and cool off. Hey, buddy, I really appreciate it, man. You a real one. Thanks for the love, man. But yeah, you guys can definitely see this better than I can. At least I got y'all out of the sun now. These quick disconnects are never quick, and they never disconnect like you want them to. So I'm not entirely sure how long it's gonna take me to actually get this thing off. I would have went live a long time ago today, but I'm actually making a video for this whole process of taking this car out, and I mean not taking the car out, taking this transmission out. So I decided not to go live so that way I could save all that content for the video. Ooh-wee. Oh man, this sucks. We gotta get this piece out one way or the other. And I think I feel the edge that's holding us up. It's right over here on this side, and it's the one side that I'm actually having a hard time getting to. Oh, let me see if I can. Let me see if I can actually get on the side real quick. Come on, baby, come on. Hey guys, never start. Don't be car guys. Being a car guy sucks. It's always pain. It's always pain, buddy. If we get done quick enough, I'll go start up my cammed car so that y'all can hear it. Oh man, this sucks. I might actually not be able to get this thing apart unless I can figure out a better method. Because this is the only other tool that they give me, and this isn't offering me any more assistance. And it's thin, so it just bends. Oh man, this is a headache. Let me see if I can read the chat real quick. Let's see what it says. It's a Corvette, buddy. Talking to Dodge guy. You might not like it if you're Dodge guy. It's a Corvette though. Please get a sip of motor oil. I need it. The car guy's car always breaks down. Must be nice that it's day out there. Yeah, I don't know where you're from, fam, but it is definitely daytime out here. It is. Well, it's gonna be nighttime here pretty soon. I'm assuming it's probably. I'm from the United States. I'm on the east side, so I'm assuming that it's probably close to. I want to say that it's probably close to like 6 o'clock or so. So it won't be day for too much longer. It starts getting dark right around. I think it starts getting dark right around 8:30 here. So. I honestly don't know if I'm gonna be able to get this quick disconnect out. I honestly don't know, guys. The only other way I can see getting this thing out would be taking an angle grinder to it, which is something that I really don't want to do. When I say that I really don't want to do it, I mean that in the most sincerest way. I really do not want to have to take an angle grinder to this thing. That hurt. I know that you guys can't see exactly what I'm trying to do, but trust me, it's not easy. This is like the hardest thing. Out of everything that I've taken apart today, this is probably the hardest part. And if y'all stay in the live long enough, I'll show y'all the rest of the progress that we've made on this car today as far as getting everything taken apart. We actually made a good bit of progress that I'm happy with. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to think, what else can I do to separate these two? That is a massive freaking spider right there. Hold on. Ain't no way I'm about to put my hand back up there. Ain't no way on God's green earth. Hold on, let me try to kill it. Alright, we got it. Woo-wee. I don't know if y'all can see that from where y'all are. There was no way I was about to put my hand back up there where that spider is. Absolutely not. Done lost my mind. Ain't no freaking way, son. Let me go check the chat one more time. Alrighty. My dad loves American cars. Nice. He has a 1959 Chrysler Windsor. I'm not too knowledgeable about the Chryslers. My boy said he's in Finland. Good gracious, my boy. That's a long ways away. Hey man, we'd love to have you. We'd love to have you in the chat from Finland, my boy. That is awesome. That is freaking awesome. You know what else would be awesome? If I could get this quick disconnect to actually disconnect. That would be great. And the only thing that's holding me up is this one side over here. And the eye, because the rest of it feels like it's depressed. But this one side over here is not functioning the way that I would like it to. Let me see if I can get these connectors right here out of the way. That might help, honestly. Let me see. It might not help, but there's a possibility that it could. I just gotta get them disconnected from the body of the car. Let's see how I can do that real quick. Where is my... Here we go. Let's see if I can disconnect it from the body of the car. I might snap one of them. It'll be okay. There we go. Yo, it's so much easier to disconnect harnesses whenever you have the right tools. It's like so much simpler. All right, let's push that up there. And just to get it out of the way. And let me try to work on this other side again. I wish there was more freaking space though. Let's see if we can. Ooh, they gave us a lot more arm room. Didn't give us a whole lot more space because there is like a set of headers right up here that I can't necessarily get out of the way. But I might have to get a smaller screwdriver, like one of those real small ones. We still got this one corner right here. Let's see if I can push that. Alrighty. Buddy, this is torture. I'm sure y'all can see the freaking sweat dripping down my arm. Think I might start drinking some of this motor oil over here. I think C5 Corvettes might have to be one of the worst cars. This might be one of the worst cars I've ever worked on. It's like legitimately might be one of the worst cars I've ever worked on. This sucks. And I don't want to pull it and like actually mess up the master cylinder either. I'm trying to see if there's any other portion of that sleeve that needs to be pushed in. There is another portion right here on this side. Hold on. Let's see if I can get it. And if y'all hear all that breathing, that's just my dog over there tripping out. That is not me doing all that breathing. That's my dog. Hold on, let me look at the chat real quick. I think I'm about to just try to pull this thing and see if I can get it to just unlodge itself. Oh, we got 10%. I might have to go get a freaking charger. Nice. Stick or automatic. It's a manual. Yeah, it's a manual. We don't really do too much automatic stuff around here, my boy. My dream Corvette would be a C6. Yeah, the C6 Z06s are probably one of the most fire out of all the Corvettes, buddy. The C6 Corvettes are pretty freaking fire. They, I mean, you get freaking 7 liters of freedom up in there. Just 7 liters of put the foot to the metal and let's get it going. That is just, it's hard to match that. The only car I would say, well, only 2 cars I would say that I would kind of want over a C6 Z06 would be a Dodge Viper, especially the I believe 5th generation. So like the last generation Dodge Viper, I think it's got like an 8.4 liter V10 in it. I mean, that's just freaking huge. But it would be either a Dodge Viper or a Camaro Z28, which has the same 7 liter as the Corvette. Those right there would be my two kind of cars that I would want over the Z06. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get this thing disconnected, guys. I honestly don't. Let me see if there's another way for me to yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get this freaking thing disconnected. Now, I don't need this portion anymore, so I could always just cut this line because I don't need the line anymore. That's going to be getting replaced. But I still need the other part of this line over here. Like, I still need this portion. Because I definitely do not, and understand me when I say this, do not want to have to put a new master cylinder in here too. I think putting a new master cylinder in would probably be a whole lot more simple than trying to put a slave cylinder in, but still at the same time, not fun either way. I'm trying to see if I can reach in here just enough to pull at it, because sometimes these things can just be stuck. There's nothing that I can use either. I'm trying to see if I got like a wrench in here or something. Yeah, I got this, but I don't think this is gonna get me anywhere. Yeah, this ain't gonna get me nowhere. Let me try to use a different one. I do have this one, and I ought to have a little pair of vice grips over here somewhere. I just don't know where they are. Yeah, buddy, I don't think this mug is coming. Hold on, let me read the chat, man. Y'all the only ones keeping me sane right now. Alrighty. Y'all the only ones keeping me sane right now, buddy. I might have to go get my charger, because I don't think we got 6% left. That's not, we got 6% battery life left. That's not good, guys. That's not good at all. I might have to let y'all go and go get my charger. When I say let y'all go, I don't mean stop the live. I just mean like I'll be gone for a second. Now, if I can't get this disconnected, which there's always a way to get these things off, even if that means you have to go by some destructive, which I would like to not have to do. But if I cannot get this thing disconnected like this, then I might have to, I don't know, I'm thinking I might just have to cut it. That's what I'm thinking. And I'm really hoping that I don't have to, because that would not be a fun time. Granted, like I said, it wouldn't be the end of the world, but it definitely would not be a fun time. because there's definitely enough space right here for me to fit an angle grinder in here. But I really do not want to have to do that. So I'm hoping that this bad boy really just goes ahead and comes out. I'm gonna try it one more time, getting this screwdriver over here. Cause I only got one section of this little sleeve that has to be pushed in. I only got one section of it that's being a little stubborn. The rest of it is pushed all the way in. So I'm gonna try to push that one section in one more time and see what we get. The only reason why it's hard to push that section in, matter of fact, let me just go ahead and grab a charger so y'all don't die on me. I'll be right back. All right, let's plug y'all in real quick. I would like a Demon 170 or 69. Hey, the 69 Chargers ain't too bad either. Austin, we are replacing the clutch on the Corvette. We got C5 Corvette, needs a slave cylinder replacement, and so I'm trying to do a disconnect for the actual slave cylinder right here, but the disconnect materials are just so old that it's not wanting to disconnect the way that it should. This is such a freaking headache. Oh my gosh. Alrighty. Let's try this again. It's literally just, I think it's just one side that I'm having trouble with. And I got the freaking shortest screwdriver that I can. So it ain't really a whole lot more that I can do to try to get this thing disconnected. Oh my gosh, buddy. This is a freaking nightmare. Alrighty. I might have to call it quits on this, guys, and come up with another strategy another day. Like I said, I've been working on this thing for like the last I don't know how many hours. It's been since about 12 o'clock today. So whatever time it is now, I've been working on it for quite a while. Not this in particular, but just the car as a whole. Like I said, I'll show you guys sort of everything that I got going on down here in a second. But this has been a long, drawn out freaking process, buddy. So I am tired, as I'm sure a lot of you may be able to understand. Alrighty. Oh man, here we go. This side over here is so screwed up. And I still got to give my freaking dog a bath. I think I'm gonna try this bottom corner right here one more time before I decide to give up for today. Let me try this bottom corner right here. My freaking dad was supposed to be coming out here to help me at some point. I guess he done got lost. And this is his car. This is his car. Hey man, I'm getting sick of this wasp over here flying in my head. He about to have to die. He's about to have to die. Let me check the chat real quick. No, I ain't checked that in a minute. Hold on. What we got in the chat, man? He said, my boy said mechanic stuff. We doing, I fix cars and trucks. So right now we're replacing the clutch on this C5Z06. As you guys can see, sort of the torque tube and everything right there. I might just go ahead and take you guys off of the, matter of fact, yeah, let me take you guys off of the stand so that you can kind of see everything that we have done today. Hopefully I can take you guys off of the charger here for a second too. But here is everything that we've done today. So we have eyes on the clutch and flywheel. As you can see, this is the torque tube right here. This right in here is the slave cylinder, as well as the throwout bearing. And then we have the torque tube fully exposed all the way to the back of the vehicle. You can actually see right in there, that's where the actual shifter goes. So you can kind of see inside the vehicle right there, because I have removed the shifter already. So that way we can actually drop the transmission and the torque tube out. The transmission sits in the back for these Corvettes. So the transmission is way back there. I'm about to smack this wasp. Hold on. Get out of here. Y'all see him flying around. Get out of the way. Transmission for these Corvettes sits in the back. So I do have all of the suspension components disconnected. Anything like the wishbone suspension is disconnected from the body. The strut is disconnected, and the parking brakes. Y'all can see the parking brake lines sort of dangling right there. I do also have all of the body harnesses disconnected. So we're about ready to actually pull this whole assembly down. That way we can actually replace the slave cylinder and also do the clutch while we are at it. The only issue that I'm having as of right now is that I can't freaking seem to get this daggone quick disconnect off for the clutch. It should not be this difficult to get it off. Just shouldn't be. But then again, with these older cars, sometimes stuff does end up being a little bit more difficult. Sorry guys, I'm trying to sit y'all up. It's not the easiest thing in the world to do. Not the easiest thing in the world to do. All right, we're almost there. Almost got y'all set back up. Hold on. Almost got y'all set back up. Give me a second. There we go. And I gotta put y'all back on the charger too. My boy said righty tighty. Well, he said righty loosey lefty tighty. Tripping. He is tripping. Anyway, I think I'm about to call it quits. Guys. Because I am tired. I'm running out of options and patience. Definitely running out of patience. So, there we go. Awesome. Nice. Woo-wee. Buddy, that was an absolute pain. Oh my gosh. Now it is dripping. That's just gonna be some brake fluid from the clutch, which is to be expected. I'm not too worried about it. I guess what I could do is just tilt this up, which I might do, just so it won't drip as bad. I can't really put my head over here to see where I can put it because, of course, you know, I'm not trying to get any clutch fluid in my face, or brake fluid in my face. But I think I'm just gonna let it drip, cause actually, let me go get like some paper towels or something, so at least it'll have something soaking it up. Give me 1 second, guys. Alrighty, I am so happy about that. You guys don't even know. I don't even think you guys can understand, because that was probably the hardest thing that has happened all day. Also the most annoying thing that has happened all day. So being that we now have that taken care of, I am ecstatic. Woo-wee, I am freaking happy. Let me see how much, enough battery life for me to sort of talk to you guys before I'll be getting off live. But I wanted to show you guys some of the other projects that we have in the yard. What in the world is he doing? Um, as you guys, well, a lot of you guys attending the live might not know, this is my Camaro. We do have some stuff coming on it here pretty soon. I'm gonna see if we can get an update about the status of the warranty case with this, so that way we can go ahead, get a new motor in here and get this bad boy back on the freaking road. That is also my motorcycle right there in the garage. If you guys want me to go over there so you can take a look at it, make sure that you just let me know in the chat before we get off live. It's actually right around 7 o'clock. That's not horrible. And then this is my car. And I'm just doing this just for the people who may be new to the channel. A lot of you guys, if you've just seen my latest video, already know how much power this car makes, as well as the setup on it. But this is kind of what we got moving and grooving right now. This is sort of the daily race car for the time being, at least until we get the Camaro back up. The motorcycle, of course, is going to be hands down probably the fastest out of everything. But whenever you're trying to just have a little bit more fun rather than going straight to what they consider go to jail speeds, this right here is what we have for that so far. Still considering putting nitrous on this. Thinking about doing maybe 100 shot. I don't think 100 shot would be overly excessive. I think 100 shot, especially if I do it gradually throughout the power band, I think 100 shot would probably be great for this thing. And I've never been on nitrous before, so I'm not sure what to even expect. Now, I have heard guys say that it does foul up your spark plugs really, really fast if you're using it all the time. I don't plan on using it all the time, but nevertheless, might have some nitrous coming for this pretty soon. So just make sure that you stay tuned for the build, as well as getting some race seats put in and some bigger brakes. Definitely want to go with some bigger calipers, maybe like some 4 pistons or something like that. But yeah, this is the setup, man. This is the setup. As far as the vet goes, this is the suspension I was talking about. Recently got all this taken apart today. You can see we do have the wishbone right there. Here is the strut, and we did disconnect the rotor from the actual caliper. I'm tripping. The caliper from the rotor. We also have the exhaust and everything sort of sitting over here. I did turn it face down just so it's not taking on any water. If for whatever reason I'm not able to get right back to this within the next few days. Didn't want the exhaust to get rained on and have a whole lot of water sitting inside of the actual piping itself. And then of course we do have the mufflers dangling down as well. So actually I take it back, not a lot more that has to be done with this car before I can go ahead and start trying to drop this rear subframe and get the transmission and torque tube basically slid back and down at the same time to get it out. And then we should be able to go ahead and start putting in the new clutch, the new slave cylinder. The slave cylinder and throwout bearings are sort of a combination assembly for these cars. They sort of fit right there together with each other. So not a whole lot left. As far as the inside, as you guys can see, if I open it, this is what I had to, where you got that mall parking. My boy said we got that mall parking lot. We stay out in the country, fam. We stay out in the country. I mean, it's a whole lot of parking out here. But this is where I had to take the trim off of the center console. As you can see, this is where the shifter goes, but you can kind of see straight to the ground now. So we are coming right along slowly but surely. But just like that, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and try to do some cleanup because I am exhausted. I'm about tired and done working on this thing for today. So I think I'm gonna do some cleanup. If you guys want to stay for the cleanup, you're more than welcome. I don't know, I might just go ahead and, that's a nice car over. Maddie Garcia. Maddie Garcia, I'm assuming that you have some Hispanic heritage, considering that you said Caro. I did do a little bit of Spanish when I was in high school, so I think Caro and car are basically the same thing. So I certainly appreciate it, buddy. But yeah, guys, this is I do have the video on this coming out pretty soon, sort of the whole disassembly. I think I'm gonna do that as one video. Well, it's probably gonna be in two parts. We're gonna have the disassembly in one video and the reassembly in another video. It's gonna be like a two-part video. So I hope that you guys enjoyed the live. And if you haven't yet already, make sure that you go and, oh, my boy, if you got a 76 Nova, you definitely need to go ahead and fix it. If you haven't already, I suggest that you go check out the recent video with this car on the dyno. It's getting a lot of good feedback. People are loving it. So make sure that you go check it out. Made some good numbers. But just like that, guys, I hope that y'all enjoyed the live, man. We will be going live again here sometime next week. But just like that, I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to do some cleanup and do a little bit of relaxing. Definitely need a shower. Just like that, guys, I hope that y'all enjoyed it. If you did, make sure that you like, comment, and consider subscribing, man. But I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace.